the King of Wands. So when the King of Wands appears in a reading, it represents a big picture. It represents taking on the role of leadership and overcoming challenges. It's time to take control. If you take a look at the card, you'll see that the King of Wands is a man who has his hands on a blossoming wand, which is set to represent creativity and life's passion. So he has an idea. This throne, as well as his cape, are decorated with salamanders and the lion, which represent the element of fire and the power of strength and determination. The salamander that is biting his tail represents the infinity as well as the overall drive to move through all obstacles. The robe is bright and orange, representing the passion and the flame, while the crown is shaped like a tongue of fire. The King of Wands is a creative, energizing person who always needs a situation to challenge him or an ambitious goal to execute and excite him. He takes pleasure in competition, especially in business, politics, athletics, and gains attention by staging lively arguments, heated debates, laughing, joking, and teasing. This king has finally reached his ambitious career goals, though, and may now turn to a world where others need his assistance. So he is warm, he's generous, and wants to become involved with service or service clubs and humanitarian organizations. And he likes to put in his energy. He feels it's an effective presence to help. He's good at advertising, organizing, and accomplishing goals. But he can be overambitious and self-involved. And now that he has achieved success, he feels the need to do some giving or caring to benefit others. He believes that life's a stage, and he aspires towards a starring role in the performance of his life. He's self-starting and ambitious, and he prefers to work independently as his own boss. So remember, the King of Wands represents entrepreneurship. Above all, life for this king is to be lived and experienced, and it is meant to be joyful. He plunges continuously into new enterprises, relinquishing the excitement of participation and adventure. Courageous and friendly, he enjoys the outdoors, people, sports, and competition. He is a family man. He's a husband, a good husband. And he is involved in politics and community or groups and organizations. As a husband or as a father, he does dedicate himself to other people's importance. So if hockey or sports or different organizations. But in his career, he uses his natural decisiveness, his charisma as a leader, and it brings him good foresight. So he should be a manager or an administrator, but he is honest, generous, and trustworthy. So when this king comes up, and it comes up in a relationship reading, then it represents someone who is energetic. They are a charismatic lover, and they like to take the lead in the relationship and in their love. But the king also looks forward to all sorts of challenges, whether they're big challenges or small. There's always a natural adrenaline rush associated with solving problems. So when it comes up in a career reading, that represents achievement in career, as well as a respected position, even mentorship. Financially, this card represents financial stability, financial wisdom, but also being generous to others. So it is a good card to have.